Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? We'd like to start the closing ceremony. Now, the judges will enter this hall. Please stand up and welcome them with a big round of applause. Please be seated. Now, the judges will give us some comments. Firstly, Mr. Yuya Kubota will give us general comments. Mr. Kubota, please.
Okay, thank you very much, Master of Ceremonies and all the speakers, my fellow judges, and of course the organizers and the audience who are watching us via YouTube. Good afternoon. I'm Yuya Kubota. I'm very happy to serve as a judge for this OHKI Cup because 6 years ago, in 2014, I was one of the speakers of the 50th OHKI Cup. And nothing very special about OHKI Cup is that it's a personal thing, but my father belonged to the Aogaku ESS 40 years ago. He's now 60, so nearly 40 years ago. So it's a kind of miracle that his son joined the ESS, participated in the OHKI Cup, and coming back to this contest as a judge. And so surprising, what a miracle it is. So as a judge, I would just briefly, I would like to talk about the delivery. Some speakers stood in front of the microphone. Some speakers didn't use this and tried to just walk around. And especially for those who chose to walk around, I would like to tell you that sometimes you just disappeared from the screen. We didn't care about that. We just reflected the judging point, but as for the audience, they would say like, "Oh, hello, where did you go?" Because you just wiped out from the screen, but they can hear your voice, so please be careful from the next time. And as for the things which matters in the judging point is that when you walk around or when you try to use gestures. In this kind of content today, there's no podium, so you can't hide behind the podium. So if you like just talk like this, are your tentacles or something? Yeah. But like, so it's gonna look weird. And also if you try to walk around too much, it wouldn't be an effective delivery. You have to move. And when you move, you have to make some kind of meaning. So like you can just divide into 3 parts of the stage, like past, present, and future. So when you talk about the topic about the future, maybe you can move like this. And when you go back to the past, maybe you can come here and talk. So the delivery is important. The content itself is important, but the delivery makes your speech better, and sometimes it makes it worse, even though you're talking about a very good thing. So this year there is a mixing up of the online contests. I actually judged your Zoom for several times, and sometimes it's very happy to gather on this classroom and this constant stage. So there are 2 types of delivery you need to take care One is about when in the online contest, you need to look at the camera, and this kind of actual gathering, you need to see the audience and make an effective delivery. So be careful about that in another contest. So lastly, sorry, I'm talking too long, but I'm very happy to come back to this OHKI Cup. And thank you so much for the OHKI Cup committees, Takahashi-san and Taga-san, Kamada-san. Thank you for the job well done. Really appreciate you. And yes, I really love OHKI ESS. Thank you so much.
Next, Ms. Haruko Morimoto will give us general comments. Ms. Morimoto, please.
Thank you, Master of Ceremonies. Thank you, Master of Ceremonies, speakers, my fellow judges, and audience watching on YouTube. I'm very honored to be here as a judge for the OHKI Cup. Excuse me. I'm very honored to be here as a judge for the OHKI Cup. Thank you very much for inviting me today. First, I'd like to congratulate the speakers. You have all done a wonderful job, and everyone's speech was so passionate. And as a judge, I was very impressed with your presentation. I think the marks were all really high for the passion and persuasiveness. And also, I really enjoyed the variety of the topics that you chose today. And what impressed me the most was you were all speaking from your heart. I think you all spoke about what you believe in, and that really made a difference. And I think that's the purpose of delivering your speech today, is to speak up about what you believe in and hope that the people who are listening to your speech would make a difference in the world. I think it was very difficult for the organizers to have this contest today with the spread of the COVID-19. And I really appreciate all the efforts that you made and having all the judges feel very welcomed. And it was really easy for us to judge today. Lastly, I would like to say thank you to everyone. And I know we are all going through a difficult time, but please continue to speak up what you believe in. And I think your voice will make a difference in the whole world. Thank you very much.
Next, Mr. Kenta Eboshi will give us general comments. Mr. Eboshi, please.
Okay, so good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. And I personally would like to thank all the speakers today. I was, honestly speaking, I was very astonished by your speech's structure, your message, and your enthusiasm, your strong desire to deliver your topic to the entire audience here, physically here in this room, and the audience on the YouTube. And also I would like to say thank you to all the organizers of Aoyama University ESS. I was also very astonished by their tremendous effort to hold this contest physically in the classroom of this university. So those kind of things cannot be done just simply to they require strong negotiation with university staff members. Okay? So my message today is very simple, only one message. Please dig down your speech topic. Please dig down your speech topic. This is what I want to tell you today. Today's speech, all the speeches have very clear messages. But telling the messages is not enough, I personally think so. But also you have to deliver why your speech is crucial for entire audience living in today's society. Well, reviewing my questions, I frequently say philosophical question. And this philosophical question is a key to dig your speech in more deep level. For example, what is the meaning of something for entire human beings? This is the question that many people want to know, okay? So, cherish ourselves or write down something or talking about the very sensitive issues or taboo things, that is of course important. But the problem is, why is it important? You need to more focus in the more in depth about such kind of thing. So in order to do so, I repeat again, ask philosophical question. What is your topic? What does your topic mean for entire human beings living in a society? And I hope that this would add more depth. Your speech will be more sophisticated or profound one compared with the current version of your speech right now. Okay, so anyway, I really enjoyed today's speech contest, and I sincerely wish that this harsh COVID-19 issues was all settled within this fiscal year, and I really wish that all the university students can enjoy public speaking activities, including delivering messages or organizing speech contests physically next year. Thank you very much, and see you at probably some speech contest in the future. Thank you.
Lastly, Mr. Evan Peters will give us general comments. Mr. Peters, please.
I first want to thank all of the staff for inviting me back again as judge and for organizing this event. I think it's been a special challenge this year, but numerous emails and a lot of other information have helped both me and all the people here to prepare for this event. So thank you once again for all of your hard work. Additionally, all the people who gave their speeches today, all the speakers, I think you did a wonderful job. It was a nice variety of different topics and different ways of delivering your speeches. And when the judges were back in the room, we had a chance to discuss all the different things you did. And it was really a diverse group here. And so thank you for all your speeches. I also want to give one comment about the content of your speeches. And I want to focus on the solutions you provided. All the speeches, not all of them, but primarily most of your speeches tend to focus on some kind of issue or some kind of problem that's happening in society or happening inside of a select group of people. Obviously, when you're looking at some kind of issue or problem, you want to go into an analysis of that. Why does it happen? How many people is it affecting? Where does it come from? And so listening to that as judges, we think, okay, this person has a good grounding of where this problem is coming from and why it's happening. And that's all very important analysis. But on top of that, we really want to look for some kind of solution to the problem. As a judge, when I'm scoring you, I often look at the feasibility of the solution that you're providing. Is this answer going to really help people or not? I have to ask myself, this seems like, it might seem like a good idea, but is this really a specific solution that's going to actually help people or not? The next question is, how many people is it going to help? Is it going to help just a small number of people, or is it going to help a large number of people? And then, of course, for those people that it does help, how big of an impact does it have on their lives? Does it just change something small, or does it completely change their way of living? All of those things together, they sort of create the weight of the solution that you're providing. As a speaker, you want to try to convince us, the judges, that the solution you're providing will have the greatest impact on the greatest number of people. All of us here, I think we are people who rely on words. I'm an English teacher at the school. My whole life I've always loved English. My major in university was English literature. I went to a Japanese university and did Japanese literature. I can't get enough of words, and that's why I love teaching. And I think all of you who are here, you're part of the reason why you're speaking is because you like words. But the truth is that words have the power of words. While it is very strong, it's not always the strongest. There are other ways to deal with problems in the world. Action that goes beyond words. And sometimes, words combine with action to create an effect. I think many of you were up here, you were moving around and showing us action, or you were coming up with different solutions that involve movement of some kind. But try to sometimes think of solutions that go beyond just words. People who are struggling with a problem, sometimes they need money. Sometimes they need support of someone who's with them, holding their hand there with them. So try to think of other types of solutions that go beyond just the words that we use today. Okay? So that's some feedback for me. Once again, thank you for all that you've done to make this event possible, and good luck in any future speeches that you give. Thank you very much.
I would like to announce the prizes of this contest. Today's all winners will be given a book from株式会社新生出版社, a book from 株式会社保険, a textbook from 一般財団法人国際ビジネスコミュニケーション協会. And the third prize winner will be given a trophy and desk clock from Aoyama Gakuin University ESS. The second prize winner will be given a trophy and a meet gift ticket from Aoyama Gakuin University ESS. The first prize winner will be given the OHKI Cup and gift certificate from Aoyama Gakuin University ESS. Today's all participants will be given gifts. Bouquets from Yugen Kaisha, Kimura Garden. A book from 一般財団法人国際ビジネスコミュニケーション協会.
Ladies and gentlemen, the most exciting time has come. I'd like to announce the winners of the 56th OHKI CUP. For the participants, when I call your name, please come up to the stage. Each of them will be presented their awards from Miss Masaki Taga, the executive chairperson of the 56th OHKI CUP. Miss Taga, please. Firstly, I'd like to announce the third prize. The third prize goes to Mr. Hayato Kojima from Keio University.
This is just something complicated that Mr. Hayato Kojima has been awarded first prize at the 56th Annual Olympic Intercollegiate Collegiate English Olympic Contest for the OHKI CUP in 2020, sponsored by Oyama University ESS. That is signature.
A trophy is also given to Mr. Kojima. Congratulations, Mr. Kojima.
Next, I'd like to announce the second prize. The second prize goes to Mr. Shohei Kira from Aoyama Gakuin University. Certificate. This is to certify that Mr. Shohei Kira has been awarded second prize at the 56th Annual Olympic Intercollegiate English Oratorical Contest for the OHKI CUP in 2020, sponsored by Oyama University ESS. That is signature. Trophy is also given to Mr. Kira. Congratulations, Mr. Kira.
Ladies and gentlemen, now is the time all of us have been waiting for. I'd like to announce the winner of the 56th Annual All Japan Intercollegiate English Rhetorical Contest for the OHKI Cup. The first prize goes to Miss Mizushi Akiyama from Waseda University, ESA. Top 5 Miss Mizushi Akiyama has been awarded first prize at the 56th Annual All Japan Intercollegiate English Rhetorical Contest for the OHKI Cup in 2020, sponsored by our University, ESA. Congratulations. The OHKI Cup is also given to Miss Akiyama. Miss Akiyama, please give some comment.
Thank you, the master ceremony and distinguished judges. Actually, I'm really surprised to you have such a great prize. And actually, this is my first time to deliver give the winner's comment. So, and I was dreamed of like being standing here and give winner's comment since the freshman. So I was really happy to stand here, and I want to show my deepest gratitude to my seniors, especially Fujimon-san. Maybe he's in Kumamoto now, and also Mayu-san. They helped me a lot, and I couldn't be here without their support. So I want to show, and I really want to say this result to them soon. Thank you.
We have also prepared some gifts for the judges as a token of our gratitude. I'm afraid to say that we will send them later after this contest. Thank you very much. Now, we would like you to see the closing movie. The winners, would you please return to former seat? Que descanses. Quiero que me enseñes español. Adiós.
Great trabajo. Perfecto, excelente. Usted es un genio.
Tengo mucha estima.
Como se esperaba. Amigo, el fue bien de ganar. Alero, muy bien fuera como todo.何があろうと常に時間を刻んでいく人間のように努力を続けていったことでしょう。お疲れ様。じゃあスピーチお疲れ様。いつも文大会に出ていて、先生の中として友人として非常に嬉しいと思っております。これからも一緒に頑張っていこう。お疲れ様でした。
Lastly, Ms. Masaki Taga, the Executive Chairperson of the 56th OHKI CUP, will deliver the closing address. Ms. Taga, would you come up to the stage?
Thank you, the masters of the ceremony, distinguished judges, all of great speakers, organizers, and audiences. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, I'd like to express my deepest gratitude to distinguished judges, Mr. Peters, Mr. Eboshi, Ms. Morimoto, and Mr. Kubota. Thank you for coming today in spite of your tight schedule. We could not hold this contest without your kind cooperation. Thank you again. And participants, organizers, and those who have cooperated with our contest until today. Thank you very much. This year's concept is crock stick, and there are many ones loved by people all over the world all the time. And speech. There is one question that was given to a speaker in the other cup clearly stays in my heart. What is speech? When he got this question, I laughed in spite of myself because it was too difficult to answer. Since then, I prepared for the 56th OHKI CUP with this question. I think each of you had each answer, but for me, speech is what connects people. These days, the influence of COVID-19 threatened to hold a lot of speech contests, and this OHKI CUP is not the exception. However, there are many people supporting our contest. Judges, speakers, instructors, the executive chairman of each contest, organizers, and you, audiences, listening to their speeches today over the screen. So many people connect and support each other for this speech. Speeches take some messages to people's heart, and some messages move someone's heart, and it will be a first step in a new action. Today, you can get the message in their speeches, I think, right? I hope the message is engraved in your heart, and you will live the new time with their speeches. Now, the 56th OHKI CUP is over. I want to express my deepest gratitude for everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you.
This concludes the 56th Annual All Japan Intercollegiate English Oratorical Contest for the OHKI CUP. Thank you very much for your cooperation and kind attention.